So my name is Aseem Kapoor. I'm the founder and CEO of ARK People Solutions, working extensively with clients in UAE and in Saudi Arabia, which are our main markets, and very happy to be here at FHS.
Well, thank you for joining Brain Travel News.
Thank you so
really,
much.
What's the engine behind ARK?
So we come from this whole mindset of people and the fact that people are the ones who bring a brand to life, right? So I always tell people that we work with that if you say you have a brand, but your guests or your customers don't feel it, and your teams don't live it, then it's a logo. Because for me, a brand is a very living, breathing embodiment of what you stand for. So we come in that space where we talk about bringing your brands to life through people. And when we curate that space, we start from the absolute base of saying, what does that brand stand for and what does that look like and what are some of those emotional triggers that that brand aims to create in a guest or in a customer when they come in touch with them. Because I think in today's world, competitive advantage is all about emotional connect. It's all about the emotional triggers. Because you've got amazing brands out there, you've got great competition kind of going on, everybody's trying to do something new, but the ones that really remain successful are the ones that create that emotional. But in order for that emotional connect to happen, the teams and the people working have to showcase certain behaviors for that to come to life. So we kind of build this whole model of the brand culture, the brand standards, and kind of then lead it into all these immersion programs and everything, and just kind of so that's the brand experience part is the main focus. Apart from that, obviously we do a whole lot of learning related stuff, and we do mystery shopping, we do searches, executive search, because again, the mindset is with a lot of organizations, everybody spends a lot of time to create a culture. And then when it's done, it's like, okay, job done. But for me, I said the job actually starts then. Because once you've created a culture, you need to hire for that culture, you need to develop for that culture, you need to retain for that culture. So that's the space where we kind of come in.
And bring that to life for me a little bit. Give me a real world example of some of the work you do.
Yeah, absolutely. So we work with quite a few hotel companies both here in Saudi Arabia and in Dubai. And we worked with a client here where we started our journey with them 3 years back as they were starting to reposition their existing brand and develop a new brand. And we kind of started building right from the get-go with them, what does the brand ethos all about from a people perspective, from a guest perspective. And when we kind of created that whole module, that whole approach and everything, we made sure that acted as a golden thread across everything that was created, whether it was brand standards, whether it was standard operating procedures, whether it was their onboarding, hiring, whether it was the immersion thing. And now we're at that stage where literally every other year we end up training around 800 of their staff on all these things on a regular basis because they're on a growth path. When we started working with them, there were 5 hotels. Now they are 11, and they're on a fast-track trajectory to really grow. But this is really creating the foundation for them because at the end of the day, hospitality is and will always remain about people. Right? So that's kind of an example there.
Aseem, thank you for joining us today.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you so much for your time.